Where'd everyone go?
Previously on Shadowbringers!
How did you find your new quarters?
You can hear me?
Alphino is on Kholusia. Alize, meanwhile, travelled south to the arid wastes of Armorang. Simply inform me once you've made your decision. But you must be wondering about
Doctor, I'm here.
Get off me!
You want to fly an Armor to Kholusia?
Did I stutter?
Make for Stilitide.
Alfie, where are you at?
And how is business today, Mistress Theva?
Brought a new friend, eh? I'll bet you got a trick or two up your sleeve. Maybe even 3. Care to show me?
Greetings to our hopeful petitioners. Let it be known that a lady of distinction wishes to dine on fish divine. What a catch! We'll be throwing this one back. Join us in the City of Splendor.
I have a plan, but first I have an order to pick up. Yeah, no, it's gone.
What the frick?
There you are. Hand it over.
Forgive me.
Okay.
Thank you! Is that? I can't be sure, but I think someone's in trouble.
I got thrown out of the f***ing sky! Oh, here's my paintbrush, by the way. Considering they threw me out like a chamber pot, I'm pretty sure there's a new vacant spot open for an artist position. Are you interested? And who is this hanger on? Well-wisher or parasite? Why, this is my assistant. Parasite then. Oh, right. Well, let's get back to it then.
Redemption is beyond us. The lament of all but saints and fools, and the comfort of the lords and ladies of this accursed place. Once they held fast against the madness, only to embrace the coming cataclysm and delight in the end of days.
Everyone doing that weird, cautious walk-looking thing.
Perhaps in rapture they seek to lose themselves and the misery they share. Or perhaps for them alone, the promise of eternal pleasure really does hold true.
Where's my flower? Where's my bright lady? Why isn't that showing up? Stop doing that. Alphino, Eulmore, finally. Looks even grander from this angle, eh? Welcome to the City of Final Pleasures. Feel free to weep at its magnificence. No? Not even a single tear? Moving right along, then. Our first task is to register you as residents. You know, make it all nice and official. We'll smooth the way, so you just need to put on your happy faces and head through to Joyous Hall. A Bureau of Immigration is in the first room on the left side of the passage. Declare your name and occupation in a nice, loud voice. The clerks will tell you where to go from there. Oh, and pay no mind to those folk off to the side of the road. Much like the hopefuls in Gate Town, they haven't earned the right to enter the city proper. If, however, you enjoy basking in the envy of your fellow man, then by all means, take your time. But why waste another moment? Go! Enjoy the beginning of your new life in paradise. I think my lance is long enough to fit 2 bodies. The Bureau of Immigration, was it? I suppose we had better show ourselves willing for the time being. Odd door design, okay. If you must know, I am here to register this man as a bonded citizen and instruct him on proper manners. Of course. Can't have him embarrassing me before my peers. Lara's mood. We do get the occasional charlatan pretending to have a permission to enter as a bonded citizen. Taking care of that sort of riffraff is my job. I'm gonna jump over this red rope, cause screw you. Hello, Dodonna. Though we are not free citizens, by the grace of Lord Valthree, we are allowed to hold relatively comfortable positions here in the Bureau. We'd never do anything to jeopardize that, understand? Hello, immigration officer. Welcome to Eulmore, fortunate friends. May I have your names? I am Alphino, an artist, and this is Lucia, my assistant. Ah, yes, I was informed of your imminent arrival. We can forego the usual interview and begin processing your registration papers forthwith. Now, the citizens of Eulmore are divided into two classes. There are the free, who are blessed with the favor of Lord Valthree, and the bonded, who work in the employee of the free. You'll be joining the ranks of the bonded. Your duties are to serve a patron in the capacity for which you were chosen. In your case, painting pretty pictures. Should your patron dismiss you for any reason, you must find another sponsor among the free, or accept work as a general laborer. I see. And might you tell us something of the patron we are to serve? The two patrons, actually. Chainuz and Dulia Chai. A Mistel couple whom most referred to as the Chais. They are both gentle souls, but I would ask that you conduct yourself with respect and humility, for your own sake as much as theirs. Now, a moment, please, while I complete the relevant paperwork. All in order. These are your registration documents. Take those papers next door and submit them to the clerk. Once they've been stamped, you'll officially be Eulmoran citizens. Enjoy your new life in paradise! Have you submitted your paper to the Bureau of Registration? Everything is in its proper place. Welcome to the Bureau of Registration. Papers, please. Some documents required to register as a bonded citizen. What have we here? Alphino, artist, Lucia, artist assistant. To be employed in the service of Lord Chainuz and Lady Dulia Chai. Yes, everything seems to be in order. Your registration is hereby approved. I think it best that we deliver you to the Chai residence before... Oh dear. You smelled hideous. Did you crawl here through a ditch? It's like an unholy miasma of dust and sweat and the musk of some unwashed beast. That, my friend, is the smell of the blood of the gods on my hands. Proceed directly to the Delossery next door and scrub yourselves clean. Use whichever showers are free. After you've rinsed away that stench, you'll want to splash yourselves with this perfume. Liberally. Once you've made yourself presentable, then you may proceed to the Chai residence. Quanan, the guard by the stairs, will give you direction. I hadn't realized we were so aromatic. Well, I guess we should take a shower, I suppose. I'll just put my hand in there, I suppose. Yup. Someone works for me. You rinse yourself clean in the stream of water. Oh, cool. That works. My flower is all nice and clean. Okay. So, I'm washed. How about you, Alphino? We're to bathe in here, then? You haven't taken a shower yet? I mean, to be fair, you are giving me privacy, so I can respect that. Thank you. Wait, I'm not supposed to go... Apply the sweet-smelling perfume. Okay. This bottle contains scented water, the liberal application of which can conceal undesirable odors. Alright, Alphino, you and I, let's share the bottle. Or just me. You apply the perfume as directed, and the delicate scent of roses fill the air. Oh, you've showered and dressed already, have you? Is it not... that is to say... seems rather exposed for one's ablutions, does it not? Hurry up and shower, Stinky. Alisaie would have been drying her hair by now. What would Estinian say? Oh, I love me some... oh, freaking Estinian. I don't want... yeah, what would Estinian say? What would Estinian say? Good gods. You will mention nothing of this. Swear to me. Cross my heart and hope to die. How was it, Alfie? Yep, that's... you just break the perfume bottle in your hand. Well, that was bracing. I believe the lingering smells of the road have been successfully expunged. Shall we go and present ourselves to the new patrons then? Alright, here we go. Gonna back up in the halls out against frickin' hallway orders. Hall code. I don't know. Hey, Alfie. We'll need directions to the Chai residence. Hey, Quinin. Looking to present yourself to the Chais, are you? Let me explain how the city's laid out then. Imagine 3 layers, one on top of the other. The layer here is called the buttress. Above us is the understory, where the military has its headquarters. And above that, you've got the canopy, which is where the free citizens of Eulmore spend their days. So if you want to find your new patrons, you'll need to keep climbing until you run out of stairs. Then look for the Grand Dame's parlor. They'll be in there, like as not. Up the stairs to the canopy, I said. The Chai should be in the Grand Dame's parlor. Okay. Don't get your panties in a bunch. And I will be sprinting through these halls. You won't catch me tripping because I'm a dragoon and I'm very used to heights. What? Who's that? Shaisat. Hello? What? Welcome to Eulmore Army Headquarters. That said, there's likely not much here to interest you. You calm down, dude. Stop moving. You got me curious. We'll probably get a tour of this later, so we'll just go straight for the canopy for now. Backflip upstairs because I'm a pro, and run into a beam, support beam. And now, my friends, hello, there's a lot of people here. You will find that I will attach myself to this aetheryte so you cannot block me out from... According to the message engraved in the base, special permission is required to use this aetheryte. It's really, really fanciful with roses and everything. How can you block me from using the aetheryte? I question this. How do they have the power to do this? Why can't I just go in and just... That's water too. Huh. Where'd I thunk it? Gonna talk around. Hi, Lloyden. I highly recommend the food here, and yes, I'm the one that makes it. But it was good enough to get me in as a bonded citizen, along with my whole family. So this isn't merely my ego talking. Here's Momoa. Oh, he's going to make himself ill again. He always says that I should tell him to stop before he drinks too much, but does he ever listen to it when I do? No. Hey, Lyndon. You don't have the look of a free citizen. Who's your patron? Gosh, you look just like a guy would dress in real life. Oh, gosh. Beldia. I may have overindulged in wine a touch, though it doesn't matter. You reminded me of a certain leader. Oh, what is it? Spit it out then! Oh, you're just... oh my. I hope these two are pleasant. I hope they're not gonna be freaking...
Oh, who's this then?
Oh, hello.
Lord and Lady Chai, pray forgive our intrusion. I am given to understand you were in search of an artist.
You must be the new,
Oh, goodness me! What an adorable boy! That
Oh, man.
silken hair, those pearly cheeks, oh, and you even smell wonderful, like a bed of flowers.
Well...
I approve of this one, dearest. I am positive he'll paint us the most delightful pictures.
He is an actually good artist.
Yes. Well, as long as he paints better than that talentless wretch we sent packing last week.
Wonderful, wonderful. Welcome to Eulmore.
Alphino, if it please you, my lady. And this is my assistant.
He's my assistant. Hello. Pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
Your assistant? I've heard of folk bringing in family members, but this seems a bit irregular. Aren't you a little young to have a protege?
The man's a prodigy. He's a prodigy. I'm here
We
to
are
help.
family in all but name, my lord. Though we share no blood, we have stood by each other through life's many challenges, resolved to prevail together or not at all. Of all people, 'tis she who best understands my work. With her unique insight guiding my hand, the art I create is sure to satisfy your expectations. Once the picture is begun, of course, I shall have no need of constant encouragement. And so I wondered, rather than her being in your way, might it then be permissible for my assistant to explore the city she has so longed to see?
You have a way with words, Alfie.
Out of gratitude for her priceless contribution to my art, I thought it only fair that I make this humble request on her behalf.
Oh yes, I've been wanting to see the city for so long. Absolutely.
Oh, did you ever hear of such devotion? Of course your assistant must have her wish. She shall be free to roam to her heart's content.
I'm suddenly sketched out.
Isn't that right, darling?
I am very sketched out.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course, dearest. Quite right.
I'm very sketched out. I don't trust this. Good job, Alphino. You are really good at making first impressions. Off you go. This city is yours to explore. Oh, but do be careful along those outer walkways. I should be most upset if you were to slip and fall. If my wife has given her permission, then you need not seek my say-so. All I ask is that you behave yourself. Draw no attention and be respectful at all times. Now that you have the opportunity to experience Eulmore, I suggest you make most of it. Explore the city top to bottom. In other words, I would start with the canopy and go from there. Try wandering around the market hall stalls, mayhap. Such places are usually filled with colorful characters, only too eager to share local gossip with a friendly visitor. I would appreciate it, of course, if you could share any discoveries with me in turn. We should both learn as much as possible about our new place of residence. I shall remain behind and set up my painting paraphernalia, very carefully and deliberately. It could take some time. Do I have permission yet? The boutique always wins. What is that for? Hello. Hello. What is this for? The Boutique of Splendors is always on the lookout for new artisans eager to share their talents with the world. Should you happen to know any such individuals, I pray you direct them to us. Return to take this question must be a... I see. So I can't actually do that. Free to sightsee. The material vendors left and right, and I'm pretty full on inventory. Interesting times indeed. Is there a summoning bell? There is a bell over there. I'm going to talk with this amiable maiden first. Oh, hello. A fresh register, are we? You seem a little lost. I am lost. Well, it is lovely to make your acquaintance. Speaking of acquaintances, you wouldn't happen to have run into my attendant on your wanderings, would you? Big, strong lad, long hair, tied back. He was escorting me on a shopping errand when I realized I dropped my handkerchief, and now I've been waiting here all alone while he's off been searching for it. I'm not terribly fond of being alone. If you do see him, I would be obliged if you could pass on this message. Forget the silly handkerchief and return to my side at once. Oh my. I think I may have lost a handkerchief in the hallway leading into the plaza. I mean, my attendant mentioned he would try looking there first. Okay. So you have yourself a little buddy. One of them buddies. Let's see. Alright, back to the plot. So we're gonna be looking for a person, I assume. How did this happen? You will tell me how this happened to you, sir. White, that was too close. So, thank you, friend. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come along. I was trying to rescue my lady's handkerchief, you see. The wind must have blown it over the edge, but luckily it caught onto something. Thought if I could just stretch out far enough. Oh my. You risked your life for a scrap of cloth? It's not just a scrap of cloth, not if it belongs to her. I would risk my life and more to spare my mistress but a single moment of sadness. When I first came to Eulmore, I thought only of improving my lot in life. But there was so much more to this city than wealth and plenty. There's no war here, no conflict. The residents all treat each other with warmth and respect. My mistress has ever been so kind to me, and I can think of no other place in Kholusia where I could possibly be happier. Sorry, I might have gotten a bit carried away. I find it hard to stop when I start counting my blessings these days. Please, you should come with me to meet my lady. When she hears of your deeds, you'll be witness to her generosity firsthand. She was feeling pretty lonely. What? Lonely, you say? Curse my clumsy feet! I must return to her immediately! So how's that working out for you, bud? How's it doing? I will never leave my lady's side again. My attendant told me everything. I'm so very grateful you were there to offer your assistance. You seem a dedicated patron, then. Oh, my attitude is not unusual, I assure you. Without the efforts of our bonded residents, we free citizens would not enjoy the pleasures of our daily lives. They are deserving of our unending gratitude. Mayhap in another society our different standing would breed prejudice or resentment, but in Eulmore, a most glorious measure is in place to avert such unpleasantness. Part of that measure requires that the free surrender their fortunes. Upon registration, all of our property, financial, intellectual, and otherwise, is given over to the city. In exchange, we are provided with ample funds and commodities to live a life of pampered luxury. Being liberated from the concern of earning coin has an almost miraculous effect on people's outlook. There are no rivals to compete against, only fellow residents with whom to enjoy our tranquil existence. Now, if you'll excuse us, I must see what the markets have to offer as a reward for the return of my handkerchief. Oh, and I've not forgotten you. Of course, our courageous messenger turned rescuer. Footgear. I see. Oh, never leave me, Mike. Okay. All this talk of relying on the bonded, and I haven't given a thought as to what your duties might be. I hope I haven't interrupted your work unduly. A tour of the city, is it? Then you really must visit the beehive. It's always buzzing with activity. Local humor. Anyway, a lady by the name of Trista B usually has her seat near the entrance. She will gladly speak with you on any number of topics, assuming you find yourself on her good side. I think you will find the beehive is far more diverting than watching me pick out new curtains for the parlor. Okay, so the beehive, huh? So it's over there. Hello, Okay.
To clarify, all of the employees here are termed honeybees, but we don't all serve patrons. I'm just security.
Oh my. Hello, Rulamette. This is the beehive, darling. Living in luxury does become ever so dull after a time, so we specialize in providing the little sting of excitement that our customers crave. Strictly speaking, we're not meant to serve bonded citizens, but come back after business hours and I'll slip you something. We all need to pick me up once in a while, right? Hello, Tristill. Welcome to the beehive, my little drone. Seeking the sting of excitement to liven up your day. I can tell at a glance when folk are new to our happy colony. It's the nervous fluttering, you see. Always gives them away. Why don't we play some cards to sit you at ease, eh? A quick game of high or low. Simply a matter of guessing who has the bigger hand. If you win, I'll grant you a single favor. Within reason, of course. Interested? Well then. Ready for the game of high or low then? What are the rules? High or low is a guessing game. You must decide whether the total of your 3 cards is higher or lower than the total of your opponent's cards. The deck holds 9 cards, with the pictures printed thereon representing the numbers 1 through 9. Each number appears only once in the deck, so there are no repeats. If you guess correctly, then you win the match. If both totals are the same, then another hand is dealt. Alright, let's play. Good for you. No time like the present, I say. 3 cards for you, 3 cards for me. You flip 1 of yours over, and I flip 2 of mine. Here we go. Oh boy. Now, what's your call? Will your total be higher or lower than mine? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8 and 6. It's 14. I got 4. I call low. You're going with low then? Alright, let's see what we got. My cards add up to 17 and you have... total of 20. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Oh, sorry, honeybee, but this match goes to me. Play again. That's what I like to hear. Let me shuffle the deck. And what's your call? Will your total be higher or lower than mine? So 5, 9. So there's 9 over there. I have 6. Mine's gonna be higher. You're going with high then? Right, let's see what we've got. My card added to 17, and you have... total of 16. Dang it! I call low. Just might get a 9. That's still high. 18. Mine add up to... yes! 9. Finally! I win! But you're gonna want an even matchup of wins and losses. Congratulations, your guess was right. Usually I'd concede defeat at this point, but what do you say to have a rematch? One more win, then we'll talk about that favor. Alright, let's do this. Oh my. What's your call? Will yours be higher or lower? 3, so 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, so it's 10. I'm gonna call high. I'm gonna go high. There's a lot of opportunity for me to go. You going with high? Add up to 11. Mine already adds up to 7. We're tied up. Dang it. Oh, it seems we came out equal. But as lovely a coincidence as that may be, we still need a clear winner. Play again. That's what I like to hear. Let me shuffle the deck. Let's do this, because I'm not anticipating voice acting anytime soon. So 4 and 3. So now what's your call? Will yours be total higher or lower? I call high. I can't go any lower than 1, so 4 or 3, so I can get a 2 and a 5. Wow. My card's out up to 16. You have total of 13. Dang it! I'm gonna call high. I'm gonna call high. Yes! My card's out up to 16, and you have... come on! I'm gonna call low this time. I got a feeling you got a big card right up there. I was right. I was right. There's no way I can get that high. Yes! There we go. Well, would you look at that? I think you've got a knack for this newcomer. Congratulations. Victory is yours. As is the prize I promised. Come, whisper in my ear then, and don't be shy. Tell old Tista what she can do for you. Well, I would like a tour around that place. That's all? How delightfully wholesome. But if knowledge is what you want, then that is what you shall have. In my humble estimation, the most wondrous thing about this town is how safe we are from the Sin Eaters. They say Lord Volthree was born with the power to command them, which means no Eulmore and they never raised a weapon in defense of the city. Oh, was that the kind of thing you wish to know? If your itch still needs scratching, you might get a few words out of Atharn over there. There's not that merry sot likes more than the sound of his own voice. Back for some more high or low? What did you say? I knew you would be unable to resist. Maybe another time. Oh, you mustn't tease me like that. If you change your mind, my nutty little drone, I'll be waiting. Okay. Hello, Kasna. You there. I need you to fetch my honeybee. Which honeybee? Don't be daft. The only person here who's as attractive as me, of course. Okay. Hey, Growin. Oh, you're a triple challenge. Not sure how you found your way in here. Perhaps you had best find your way out again. Dick? Okay. Hey, listen. What are you doing? Good booze and an even better view. What more could a man ask for, eh? Well, considering what you're looking at, I guess. Hey, Atharn. Was that new to Eulmore, you say? Only just arrived and you're already looking to peel away the layers of mystery. Oh, I'm all for chatting, but you need to slow down and enjoy life, my friend. Tell you what, hop up on stage and give us a dance first, and then we can have our little talk. Go on, there's plenty of room up there. Give us your best shimmies and shakes.
What? What the fuck?
Oh, no. Can't believe I'm doing this. That's the way. Dance like there's no tomorrow. There's not that many people in here for that. Well, only logical thing to do.
Good answer.
Now that was a good show. You're welcome to clamber up on stage anytime you like. So, what was it you wanted to ask me? Oh yeah, something about our fair city. Well, I can tell you it wasn't always so peaceful as it is today. The Eulmoran army may be the very essence of military might, but even our forces saw grievous losses in the war against the Sin Eaters. Things changed for us, around 20 years ago now, when the old ruler's son came to power. He's got this way with the Eaters, you see. Turns them docile as house cats. I wouldn't be exaggerating to say they've become something of an ally to Eulmore. No longer an enemy to be feared. Yet elsewhere, there are still fools who insist on fighting their losing battles. Ha! A toast to Lord Volthree! You've gained a preliminary sense of the city. The Chais and Alphino be expecting your return. Go on, take a little turn up on stage. This is the Beehive. If you're not drinking, then you should be dancing. Oh my gosh. Never again. Never again. Alphino! Hi! Where's Alphino? Where is he? Oh yes, the assistant. Was there something? Oh, you returned from your jaunt around the city so soon. You needn't have hurried back. Alphino has yet to put brush to canvas. Where is Alphino? One cannot rush good art, I'm told. Or good artist, apparently. Ah, finally. Hey there, Alpha boy! Oh, stage guard theme! I put together an ensemble out of the garments you chose. Is this satisfactory? Oh my gosh!
Your goodness gracious me, that last outfit was precious, but this makes you look positively dashing.
You are truly a handsome boy. However, am I to decide? I don't recall this part of the artistic process. Exactly! The lad is an artist, dear. It's not a dress-up doll. It's about time we set him to work for the reason we called him here.
Must we?
I do love a good painting, but I thought since we were enjoying ourselves so thoroughly... Well, I'd not... That is to say, as long as you... just make sure you give the lad time to prepare. We know who will be upset if he's not ready to paint at a moment's notice.
Whatever you say, darling. So, shall we pick out some jewelry next?
Well, they seem to be alright so far. That was quite an endeavor.
I think Alphanel looks simply precious in the more frilly fashions, but he seems the most comfortable in traveling wear. So I settled on his current wardrobe. It's not a common style in Eulmore, and I can just imagine the heads turning as he strides through the crowd.
You really must have your mentor concentrate on his art. Our anniversary will be upon us soon. I promise to have a portrait to commemorate our union. Well then. That was a trip.
Lady Chai has a very particular sense of beauty, and apparently that extends to how I should dress whilst painting. But this obsession of hers works in our favor. The time I spend indulging these distractions is time you can use to continue your explorations. For this excursion, I'd like you to delve into the lair below us, and sniff about the military headquarters. I'm sure the understory has its own tales to tell.
I like your thinking.
Now is your chance to squeeze in another round of reconnaissance. Go, I will cover your absence should the Chais become suspicious.
Alright, military headquarters. This should get interesting, because this is where sadness tends to be. I already talked to you, go away. A blessed instrument. I just noticed the name of this thing, so I'm kind of curious what this is going to be about. You! Ow! Haven't seen you around before. Are you a newly bonded citizen? If you're here to fetch something, you'll want to speak with Shai Sat in the storage room over there. Oh, that's a storage room! Hello! Look around all you like, but whatever you do, don't lock me in here when you leave. Fair enough? I'm getting deja vu. Are you okay?
You're one of the bonded, aren't you? Like me? Please, I need your help. My throat is... I can't sing anymore. I've been making excuses, but it's just not getting any better. My patron thinks I'm no use to him, then... I need you to sneak out to the derelicts and describe my condition to Thoriarch. Here's a list of symptoms, and a hunk of meal to pay for his medicines. Please, I have no one else to turn to.
Subtle wording being used.
You don't know the derelicts? It's the mess of shacks and ships right outside Joyous Hall. That's where the apothecary lives, or at least that's what I heard.
If you're wondering about all the storage rooms here, one of the Army's responsibilities is to ensure that all stable goods and resources are accounted for and stored securely. There's not a lot. There's not a lot stored here. It's all just wine bottles and a few crates. Unless there's more in that room over there. Let's see. Night soil pots. Nope, don't have that. That's not a room. What is a room? That's not where I wanted to go to. And down we go. Down we go. A lift operator, hello. You wish to ascend to the canopy? Why, yes, this lift will take you there. Sure, I'll go to the canopy. It's probably not where I need to go, though. It's not where I needed to go. Hey, Chadden.
You wish to descend to the buttress? I'll call the lift for you then.
Ay. So I did need to go to the Glory Gate. Southeast, Night Soil Pots. My lord, what the crap? It's ruinous here. Hey, Trello. The free citizens discard things here without a second thought. I've already found a silk dress and golden comb here. If I get some matching shoes and grow out my hair, I can probably slip into the city. Ooh, smart. Or not, probably, now that I think about it. What are you looking for? Why are you looking at... This was a port. I was told this is supposed to be a port. Keeping a lookout for anything you toss down from Eulmore that might need saving from the briny deep. Like valuables. Or people. I see. There's a bust. The food we get from Eulmore is mainly mule and the produce that isn't pretty enough for the rich to stomach. Combined with fresh fish though, you could damn fine stew. Good on ya. Good on ya. Keep on living that life well. Yep, I can definitely tell who quote unquote runs the place. Oh, looking all fancy here. Dardea? Hello? I would like potions. That'd be freaking phenomenal. But yeah, you probably don't got the type of potion I'm looking for. Yeah, I'd like an X potion. High quality. Get away. I'm sorry, that was weird. You need medicines? Tonics? Potions? Coughing, hoarse, hard to swallow. Feels like something's there. Sore throat. Portion of mule intended as payment for an apothecary's medicine. Didn't quite look at that before. A cure for an aching voice, is it? No medicine will cure this. Methinks your songbird has a lump in her throat. It must be cut out, excised, and even then, the voice may never heal completely. What? Poor little songbird. Will they kick her from the nest, I wonder? Or simply silence her chirps? Oh, your face! You didn't know? Of the many hopefuls who enter the city, very few are ever seen to leave, even as corpses. Oh, you might see one or two fortunate fools hurled from, but the rest? Gone. A town of nightmares it is. Not for this ship's rat. Oh, no. I'm content to scurry around down here and nibble on the crumbs which fall from the table. The consultation is over. You have my verdict, and I have my meal. Good day. Oh, the old hands, they know. Oh, yes, they know. They just don't like to talk about it. Wouldn't want to upset the status quo. I see. Did you get my medicine? Well, he said there was no medicine. And, yeah. So that's it? What am I to do if I can't see? Ah, there you are, my sweet canary. Have you been crying again? Don't tell me your voice is still not on the mend. Oh, generous sir, have mercy. I've done all I can, but even the apothecary said... You look like a character from Batman. So you've been suffering all this time. I am sorry, my pet. I hadn't realized your affliction was this grave. But you needn't fret. I'll not reward your hours of trilling by casting you out into the street. You are too kind, sir. But what use am I if I cannot see? I fear the day I become more burden to you than treasure. Then I shall have a word with Lord Valthree and arrange for your ascension.
I don't like where this is going.
In that paradise where resides neither pain nor illness will your song ring out clearly once again. Or mayhap you think it a step too far. No, you would do that for me? Of course. Why, I would almost wish to hasten my own ascension, knowing your blessed instrument was waiting there to greet me. Ascension? What do you mean by ascension? Ah, you must be the new arrival. Allow me to explain. As all know, the Sin Eaters exist to devour the sinful, but also do they serve to gather the souls of the innocent and shepherd them into a celestial paradise. It is through Lord Valthree that we learn his truth. It is through Lord Valthree's grace that the free people of Eulmore are destined to embrace salvation. We are blessed to spend our days surrounded by love and merriment. To our last we are called to our final rapture. Even the bonded may find a place within that host, should their patrons deem them worthy. Lord Valthree truly is a great man, isn't he? Now, if you will excuse us, we must be on our way. May you find eternal salvation for the compassion you have shown, my precious canary. I feel like I've read a story with a similar vibe with this before. During high school. I'm getting like vibes from this story that I remember reading a story with similar feels to it, where everyone was all happy and whatnot and very like accepting of things. But the nature of things happening was just absolutely terrible and grave. Like, just looking at the raw nature, but everyone in the story was just cheerful about the things happening and peaceful with it. Not psychotic or anything, they were just peaceful with it, and that was the most unsettling thing. Afano, you do good. You do good. Oh, dearest, we really should have found you some new gloves. Yes, my love, you're probably right. Just good to see you back. You were taking so long, I began to worry something had happened. I began sketching an outline for the portrait, but the chais appear otherwise occupied. Will you share what your investigations have gleaned thus far? Well, Lord Valthree boasts some manner of influence over the Sin Eaters, does he? I would explain the reverence in which he is held by their citizenry. And as for this ascension business, I cannot help but be put in mind of that apothecary and his ominous remarks. If so many folk have entered the city over the years, then where do they go? So, where were we? I'm getting stuck on between things. Hey, Alfie. How goes it? Alfano seems eager to discuss the significance of your discoveries. I take my eye off you for one moment and you're chattering away with that assistant of yours. Am I to assume the outline is done yet, then? What in the blazes? It's so unflattering! Explain yourself, Alfano. Where is your artistic interpretation? It should evoke images of affluence and nobility, and overwhelm the viewer with its boundless beauty. Lord Chai, you stated that this portrait was to commemorate your anniversary, yours being a joyous union. Seemed to me that a realistic portrayal. Realistic? I don't want realism, I want perfection! A spectacle to slacken jaws and weaken knees, to make people cry out in amazement. Now, fetch a blank canvas and... I say, did that come from above?
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please!
a tale to make you quiver and your noble blood freeze. There was a villain on the loose, set to ruin our fair city, but our Lord has got him now, and his fate will not be pretty. Yes, the hammer of justice is poised to come crashing down, and one and all who'd watch it fall are invited to join his lordship in the offer. Public execution, huh? A malcontent? How dreadful. And this man is to face sentencing? That's right. In fact, if you're curious, it might be worth your going along for the experience. The offer they mention is part of the emergent, the level above us where Lord of all three resides. Ordinarily, you would be barred from entering, but it seems they'll be opening doors for the next little while. The crown lift will take you up there. We had better not dawdle then. I don't have a good feeling about this. The guy gets on my nerves. Alphanoa's photorealism is a very difficult thing to do, and good lord. Joining the crowd up there? Yeah, show me. Let's see what's up. What's going on? My lord, you're fat. Oh my lord.
That's Vorthri.
This... Dude's got a frickin' neckbeard that'll put Wowners to shame.
He's attended by sin-eaters. But how does he keep them from attacking?
He's too fat to eat.
Mercy. Mercy.
That sounds like that... What was his name again?
12.
It's the blue-haired guy. I knew it. Oh my lord. They're actually showing that.
Kholusia, what happened to you?
Kaishir, that's his name. Why are we out here?
Who are these impudent louts? I do not recall requesting their presence.
Lord Vorthri, what is the meaning of this? Why is this poor man bleeding to death on your floor?
Oh no, Alphano. Oh, your emotional outburst.
You ask me why? Because criminals must be punished, and this man is guilty of fraud. He came to us claiming to be a man of business, yet his subsequent conduct has shown him to be anything but. Europe is a city built on love for one's fellow man. Those who have naught to give and live only to take are a blight upon our society!
You're very unnerving to look at.
To atone for this crime, I ordered that he fling himself from the balcony. And he had the temerity to weep. Please, my lord, anything but that.
You know, your voice act is pretty good.
Man of mercy to do, but offer the sinner another way to show his contrition.
Another way? Meaning what exactly?
Sin-eaters are part of Eulmore society, but they must be fed with ether. Living ether. So, I demanded an offering of flesh, carved by his own hand, from his own hide.
So, you had him...
Still, he could not do as I asked.
You wanted him to cut his arm off.
Wholly unsatisfactory performance.
Tis true that Kholusia won his place here by fraud, but his actions were driven only by a desire to share in your paradise. That you would cast him out I could almost accept, but to humiliate him thus, to demand his very life? Is this truly the way of Eulmore?
Oh, Alpha, no. Careful. Everyone here is gonna be... Okay.
Oh, you dim, deluding child. Have you ever paused to consider what it takes to maintain such a paradise in this barren, broken world of ours? The guarantee of safety and stability. The knowledge that if one only abides by the rules, one has naught to fear. I alone can offer these things, for I alone can command the Sin Eaters.
How?
And thus am I alone the voice of justice, and any who oppose me, villains to be punished.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And people call this paradise.
I have a pig sticker, and I see a pig right in front of me.
You were granted a place in my city for a particular skill. What was it?
To liberate.
Painting.
Oh, an artiste! Then you shall paint a picture for me of Eulmore. If I find your art pleasing, then I may excuse this display of insolence.
That's right. He's a scholar as well.
Who gave you permission to tend to that criminal's wounds? I told you to paint me a picture!
What you need is a mirror, not a painting. It will capture the horror I see before me far better than I ever could.
Oh. Oh.
I think so.
I look very threatening with my little flower.
Did that little worm just insult me?
You got more wrinkles on your neck beard than your brain, apparently.
I'll kill them! I'll kill them all!
Wow.
I'll enslave their minds! I'll torment them! Torture them! Then tear out their hearts!
Some of these are full out. I saw you. How did we get out of there without a fight? How? Hey, Kaishi, how are you doing? Thank you again. Yeah. Forgive me. In anger, I seem to have marched us back outside again. Though it is probably best we leave the island altogether. I believe we've worn out our welcome in Eulmore. In any case, I've seen enough of the world's self-proclaimed capital city to convince me that our battle against the Sin Eaters will find new allies in Kholusia. I'll accompany you back to the Crystarium. We need to regroup and think on our strategy anew. We do. Kaishir, I have done you a grave disservice. You are hungry and desperate, and I offered you a solution without once considering the risks inherent in you accepting it. If I had but known the price you would be made to pay. You gave me everything I needed to make your idea work. It was me who made a mess of things, not you. But even after all the trouble I caused you, you still stepped in and saved me. And now Lord Valthree wants us all dead. Why not come back to us with the Crystarium? I'm certain we can find work for you there, if you are willing. No. That would just be me leaning on your kindness again. I need to do some thinking. Learn how to stand on my own 2 feet. Alphina, that's you. Very well. But you must promise you'll be careful. The Eulmorans may yet come looking for us. I'll keep my head down, don't worry. And you take care too. Give me the chance to repay what you've done for me. Alphina! It's you. Lord and Lady Chai. What in the blazes did you do? They have the entire city looking for you. I took a peek at your unfinished portrait, Alphina. Now I've had many a beautiful and striking picture painted for me, but there was something about your work. It was as if you had caught the very essence of our love and rendered it naked upon the canvas. It was bold, unflinching, and I adored it. Please, you must come back with us and finish what you began. I will speak with Lord Valthree and vouch for your character. I'm sure we can smooth over any hard feelings. I do not know. No, don't do that. I am sorry, Lady Chai. There are more important matters to which I must attend. More important? What could be more important than enjoying the days we have left to us to the fullest? Pray, press me no further. We are leaving, but I would not presume to take the garments you were so kind as to procure for me. One moment. I wouldn't hear of it. Keep the clothes, you silly boy. I insist. And I shall make arrangements so that you can pass through the gate without causing a stir. I expect you to come and visit. I will return. I promise you that. The outrage I witnessed must not go unanswered. The next time we meet, I shall be better prepared to confront the corruption which hides behind the glittering facade. Let's go, Alfie. The music! Gosh! It's just very, different feel and vibe to everything else I've come before. Gosh.
Your search was successful then? Good. You give me the word and we shall be off.
Thank you, my friend, for staying at my side through this whole sordid endeavor. While it's not quite the joyous outcome I had hoped for, our efforts have nevertheless answered a great many questions. Suffice it to say, our plans for saving the First are unlikely to involve the aid of Lord Valthree and his subjects. Come, we must speak with the Exarch and chart a new course. This is far from over. If I gotta come back to listen to this theme all over again, I don't think I'll make progress anywhere. Oh my gosh, the music here. Oh. Oh, hey, Crystal. I'm told you and Alphina carried out his scheme to infiltrate Eulmore. I would ask what you thought of its base amusements, but I doubt you are eager to relive the experience. It is good to be back amongst friends. In such company, I can finally turn my thoughts to the future. But ere we discuss all we have learned and begin planning our next step, I think it's best that you visit Alice. Her familiarity with Amarang will no doubt provide us invaluable insight. And besides, I know she is as eager to see you as I was. Bring a smile to her face, Lucia. Will do, my friend. Will do.